Happy Tuesday! I hope you used all your brain power during that number talk and wrote down everything you could think about the number 87. If you didn't, go back and write down everything you know about the number 87. Okay, I filled up my board because I kept thinking, what would my students think? What would they be thinking? What would they be thinking? And I was trying to think of everything I could about 87. So I hope you did too. I'm going to show my work and then we'll get to our lesson. So 87, the first thing I did is I realized that there was 8 tens and 7 ones. So I went ahead and drew that in a place value chart, 8 tens and 7 ones. Then I thought, oh, I can break that down into tens and ones with my numbers. So I can show 80 plus 7 makes 87, like a number bond. I also know that some of you like to use tally marks, so I made 87 tally marks, which I thought was a lot, but I know some of you like to do that. So I have groups of 20, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87 tally marks. I wrote the number 87 with words. I counted forwards and backwards from 87, 87, 88, 89, 90, 87, 86, 85, 84. And then here comes the fun part. I broke it into fact families. So I know that 80 plus 7, just like up here, 80 plus 7 makes 87. We can do the other way around. 7 plus 80 makes 87. And then if we're subtracting, we start with our whole. 87 take away 80 equals 7, or 87 take away 7 equals 80. So I wrote down all my fact families down here. And that's something I want you to challenge yourself to do when we do these number talks. Write down everything you know. Count forwards, count backwards, draw pictures, do the fact families, breaking it down. Just do everything you can. And then I remembered we've talked about adding 10, take away 10, adding 1, and take away 1. So I went ahead and did some extra work since I had some extra room. So 87 plus 10 would give us 97. 87 take away 10 would give us 77. 87 plus 1 would be 88. And 87 minus 1 is 86. So that's all my work. I did so much, and I hope you did so much. I am so excited to go back and look at your thinking, and I'll be giving dojo points for awesome thinking. I'm excited to see it. All right, today we're going to do some review of the equal sign. Okay? So in class, we talked about what an equal sign means. The equal sign means that both sides are equal. Isn't that kind of like our sight word this week? What's that sight word? Even, right? Even. Even or equal means it's the same on both sides. So it's the same. Now, equal signs can mean something plus something is the same as something, or we can do equations on both sides. So we're going to do some practice with the equal sign today, and then your work is going to be making some equal equations, okay? So equal sign means it's equal. Both sides equal the same thing. They balance out. And in class, we actually had that balancer, and we were putting things to make it equal. So I hope you can remember that, where we had that balancer. We had to put in cubes to make it equal. All right, so let's see. Could we do 5 plus 2 equals 7. Are those equal? Does that work? Well, let's check. What's 5 plus 2? 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we're saying 7 is the same as 7. Is that equal? Yeah. Could I also say 7 is the same as 5 plus 2? Is 5 plus 2 7? Yeah. So we could say it forwards, and we can have the answer, the whole, on this side of the equal sign, okay? So either way, it's equal. It balances out, okay? Let's try. Ooh, let's do a quick challenge. If you get a paper, and I'm going to have you write down, what else could 7 equal? Go ahead and pause the video. Think of what else 7 can equal. All right, if you're back, that means you already wrote down what could 7 equal. And I wish I could see your thinking, but I can think 7 is the same as 1 plus what would equal 7? 1 plus 6. 1 plus 6 equals 7. I could say 7 is the same as 2 plus, what would it be? 5. We could say 7 is the same as 3 plus 4. So you could have written several different things. Or you could even write 7 is the same as 0 plus 7. So all of those are equal because all of these over here equal 7. So 7 is the same as 7. Yep, those are the same. They're equal. And even if the whole is on this side, that's still equal. That's all that matters is they're the same. They balance out. All right, let's try another one. Make sure you have something to write with. Let's see. Is 3 equal to 9 minus 7? Pause your video and see if you can figure this one out. All right, if you're here, that means you've already thought about this. Do you think it's equal or not? Let's see, let's figure out what 9 minus 7 is. So if I have 9 fingers, take away 7, 5, 6, 7, it gives me 2. Oh dear. So is 3 the same as 2? No, those numbers are different. So if you remember in class, we would say, not the same. Nope. So that is not equal. Nope. Not equal. Okay. So when you have numbers like this, make sure you just check them and see what that equals. And if they're not the same, nope. That equation does not balance out. If we were balancing it, the one that has 3 would be heavier and 2 would be lighter. So it's not the same. If they both had 3, it'd be balanced. So think of like a teeter-totter. If you have 3 kids and 3 kids, it'd be balanced. If you have 3 kids and 2 kids, nope, it wouldn't be balanced. So it's not equal. Let's try another one. All right, let's do, is 6 plus 1 equal to 5 plus 2? Pause the video and see if you can figure this one out. Pause. Unpause. All right, if you're back, that means you already tried to solve. Did you already try to solve? Okay, I'm going to say that you did. So let's see. 6 plus 1 more is what? 7. And is that equal to 5 plus 2? 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So they're both 7. 7 and 7. If you have 7 kids on one side, 7 kids on the other side, they are equal. If we had our scale and you had 7 cubes and 7 cubes, they'd be equal. So that equation is equal. 6 and 1 is 7, and 5 and 2 is 7. So we can say 7 is the same as 7. It's the same number. Yep, so that one worked. All right, let's try a couple more. Let's do a trickier one. 8 minus 6 and 2 plus 4. Are those equal? Pause the video and see if you can solve. All right, if you're back, that means you already tried to solve. Okay, so let's solve it together. So 8 minus 6, I'm going to count forwards to figure this one out. 6 plus what gives me 8? 6, 7, 8, 2. So 8 minus 6 is 2. And then 2 plus 4, oh, I can already see. 2 plus 4 is what? 6. Are those equal? Is 2 the same as 6? 2 cookies the same as having 6 cookies? Not equal. No, no, not equal. Not equal. All right, let's try. Let's do a fill in the blanks one. I'm gonna write an equation and I want you to try to make it equal, okay? 8 minus 5 and 4 plus something. No, I'm gonna do 2 plus something so that we can make this equal. Okay, because this is what you're gonna be practicing today after we finish the video. So let's figure this one out together. What is 8 minus 5? You would count forwards, count 5 plus what gives you 8, which is how I like to solve subtraction. Or you can do 8, take away 5. This is 8, take away 5 gives us 3. So 8 take away 5 is 3. Ooh, what do we need? 2 plus what would give us 3? 1 more. So the number you're missing is a 1. And then we have 3 and 3, and that is equal. All right. Let's try one more filling in the blanks, and then you're going to practice making them equal by filling in the blanks. So let's do 4 plus 5 is the same as, let's make it 3 plus what? So if you want to, pause the video and write this out. Actually, go ahead and do that. Pause the video, write this out, and try to solve it. All right, if you're back, that means you already tried to solve. So let's go ahead and solve this together. 4 plus 5 is what? I know 5 plus 5 is 10. So 4 plus 5 is going to be 1 less because 4 is 1 less than 5. So 1 less than 10 is 9. So 9. Now I need to think 3 plus what equals 9 to make this equal. So let's see. If I have 3, let's add on until we get to 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. 3 plus 6 equals 9. And then we have an equal equation. 9 is the same as 9. Okay? Now you are going to be practicing this on the next few slides to make them equal. Okay? So let's me check. Yep, you're just going to be filling in the blanks. Okay? And it really helps me to write the numbers underneath it. Oh, and let me show you. This is kind of cool. So on the homework, it looks like this. 4 plus 5 is the same as what plus what. And then it has it on a balancer. So like we use in class, the balancer to make it equal. So you get to fill in the blanks. So what is 4 plus 5? Hopefully you know. And then what plus what would equal that number. So you get to fill it in. You can be as creative as you want or just keep it simple. Okay? And then this little thing just shows that it balances to make it equal. Okay? And if you want to, you can write the numbers underneath to make sure it's the same, that it's equal. Okay? So you're going to practice making that one equal, and I think there's one that has a subtraction that you're going to practice, and then one where you just make up numbers to make it equal. Okay? So there's 3 balancing problems you're going to work on. And I gave you 3 because I think you can do these pretty quickly, hopefully. Okay? So do those 3. I'll be going back and looking at your work, and then you are done, and I will see you for writing. Bye.